Hey everybody. The point of this video is to help get you to the research database to complete this week's assignment. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull up our week 3 writing prompts. And the place where you're going to find a research article is through the OU library database. So I put a link here for you. But we're not searching in the whole library. To complete this assignment, we are going to go to the Databases tab, and the database we're going to use is called SportDiscus. So type SportDiscus into your database browser, and when you hit search, this button right here where it says with full text is what you would like to click on. And you should see a database here. I'm going to make this a little bigger for you. You should see it almost looks like a search engine, and you are going to type in different topics. So the goal of the assignment is to pair you with the knowledge we learned through the last module with culture and physical activity, and connect it with your personal interests or experiences or perspectives in the hopes that we can personalize this assignment more for you. So I'm going to do a generic search here, and I have to say you can't just search for anything. The article that you walk away with, number one, yes, I do want it to be interesting and have a personal connection with your interest, but it has to be aligned with our course topic. So I'm going to do physical activity, and then I'm going to do discrimination. I'm going to choose this one here because this is long. This is hopefully going to catch a lot of topics for me. And then me personally, I'm always interested in inclusivity for people with disabilities. So I'm going to write that in there as well. And right before I hit search, I'm going to click full text. Always click full text. Otherwise, you're going to get way more returns, and not all of them will be helpful. So I've clicked full text. I've put in 3 things here that I'm interested in, and I'm going to search. Okay, so that came back with 78 hits. Now that's a lot. I could scroll through these here and I can find something that's interesting to me, or I can also maybe narrow my search a little bit more. So I don't believe that people with disabilities are given enough opportunities in physical activity environments. But what kind of physical activity am I talking about? What if I said outdoor recreation? Let's narrow this a little bit more. Okay, that brings me to 3 hits. And once I find an article, the title that looks like it might call to me, I'm going to click on the PDF itself. And I'm going to check it out. So typically what I recommend to everybody is read the abstract. I wrote this in the document too, but it seems foolish to me to do a synopsis on a research paper and write a reflection on it when you're not interested in it. So just because your search turned up something, it doesn't mean it's a good article. It doesn't mean that it specifically is beneficial to you. So read a little bit about it first before you take the time to actually write a paper on it. So if you're not happy with it, go back to the drawing board, back to the search function. And just remember that you can use these tabs as you see fit to try different categories that will result in something that you're interested in. You might already know a very specific thing that you already want to learn more about. I'm going to say obesity bias in the gym. There's all these different fitness facilities, and obesity bias is a real thing. So I'm gonna search for that. Okay, wow. So just 1 hit came back. Obesity bias in the gym, an under-recognized social justice, diversity, inclusivity issue. Yeah, that article definitely is aligned with our course topics. I could pull that up, check it out. So as long as your articles are coming back aligned with our goals in the course, I hope you find something that's very interesting to you. And best wishes. Once you actually do find an article that meets your needs, um, all the rest happens right here within the Word document. So you'll write a synopsis, write a detailed summary about the article itself. That's longer. This is the only thing we're doing this week, so 1.5, 2 pages should suffice. And then a personal reflection. So why did you even choose that article? Why did that call to you? And then how does it connect with our course topics? And then finally, um, let's go back to the disability example. What barriers are in place there? Are they social barriers? Are they context barriers? And then if I had unlimited resources, how could I perhaps eliminate that barrier for people with disabilities? And that would be my call to action, is how we can fix the problem. And then I'll give my source, and that wraps it up. So best wishes to you all. Have a great week, and happy searching.